I feel like I'm having one of those days, guys, you know, when it's just like every minuscule task of your day takes like 7 hours to accomplish. Why does it take so long to have a bun that looks like a bird's nest? Like, I don't know. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a video that I have been saving up products for the last, it's been a long time. Today we are talking about some of the worst products I have tested out recently. I don't do these videos very often. I tend to try and accumulate products that just really didn't work well, and I've tested them a bunch of times and I just can't make them work for myself. And I thought I would share all these products with you. Because so often I feel like I do a lot of like testing out new makeup. I'm doing full face, I'm demonstrating, I'm doing a full day wear test, like all these kind of things, and like sometimes I just want to sit down and like chat about makeup with you guys. So I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday and also on Sunday. Sometimes a random Tuesday. It has been known to happen. And leave me a comment down below and let me know what products you guys have not been enjoying lately, whether it was a new product, something that wasn't worth the hype, something that just like did not work for you even though it's worked for like everyone else that you know. Like, I want to know these kinds of products. And without further ado, let's get into this super negative video. So the first product I want to talk about is one that I had actually tried out and I really liked it when I first tried it, and I kept wearing it, and then over time, I don't know if something changed in the formula or I just discovered something that I didn't like, but I was like, oh no, this isn't good. And it is by Dose of Colors. It is in the shade Undressed. I remember specifically saying on camera how much I loved this product. And it was true, like I loved this gloss. It's like a beautiful color. The shade is amazing, super creamy. It looks beautiful on the lips, but then it just, how do I explain this? I don't know what happened to it, or maybe I just like realized it over time, but it felt like little bits of sand on my lips. And it's not even like it was glitter, like it's not a glittery gloss or anything like that. So I don't even know where it came from, but like it was super disappointing because again, the color is so beautiful, but the formula, not so great. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just did not like this product and it just was like really grainy on my lips. Like, yeah, it's like, no, I don't like that at all. What happened to you? You used to be so good. Next is a foundation that I feel like a lot of people have been like really enjoying and talking about a lot and how much they love it. And every single time I see a video with someone using this product, I'm like, no, Rachel, we're gonna try it again. You didn't not like it, it's fine. And then I try it and it looks like my skin is made of putty. It is the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation, their Super Stay Full Coverage. Again, so many people love this foundation. And I like myself a good full coverage foundation. I really do. Like, I was really jazzed about this. And then I tried it out, and I've tried it with sponges, I've tried it with brushes, my fingertips, a bunch of different primers underneath, and every single time it just like was all clumpy on my skin and it emphasized every single pore, like craters, I'm telling you. Just especially like right in this general, they were like right in the center of my face. I'm like, hi, how are you? Thank you so much. I welcome the pits on my face. I just could not for the life of me make this look good on my skin. Next, I want to get into a top coat for a nail polish. This is by CND. It's their Vinylux Longwear top coat, and I'm telling you, it is the opposite of Longwear. Like, I've never had anything chip so fast in my entire life. And like, I get it. I am terrible with my nail polish. They chip very easily for me, but this one was like above and beyond. It almost like went out of its way to like chip faster. But if you want like really poorly done crackle nails, maybe you'll enjoy this. I don't know. This just was not a good fit for me. Now onto a palette that I actually talked about with Sylvia when I went out to LA. I did a video with her and we tested a whole bunch of different products. We did a video for her channel as well as mine. In case you missed it, I'll throw it up in the cards for you. But this is by Kevin Aquan and it is their contour book. I don't know why I pronounced it like that. Contour. It's like I forgot how to say it. It's a contour book. It's the Art of Sculpting and Defining Volume 3. Apparently there are 2 other volumes of this that I didn't know about. But it looks like this. And inside we have 3 different contour shades, a blush that's also a highlight that's also a bronzer, and then these 2 highlight shades. Now, this to me is just a very confusing palette. It wasn't so much that I felt like the quality was really poorly done, but it was more that the shades and the tones and this ombre thing was just kind of all off for me. So first let's talk about the contour shades, which are gray. They are pretty gray. And that's fine if you have a really light complexion, you might gravitate more towards something like this versus something that is more of like a warm orangey undertone, because that can look, again, very oompa loompa on the skin. But then why would you pair these 3 with these 2 deeper, very warm golden undertone highlights? That to me, like, that doesn't make any sense. These should be like icier and super light if you're gonna go with a gray contour shade, or if these were deeper tones and more warm, then that would make perfect sense. But to me, the pair of them didn't really add up to me. And then this ombre thing right here. Now, if you had a thicker, like a fan brush or something, and you could like swipe it perfectly and then swipe it on, maybe it would work, but I don't do my makeup like that. So I didn't really gravitate towards this at all. I like to build up each one individually. I don't really like swipe and be like, yeah, that looks good. Let's go with that. Plus, for the amount of highlight I would probably want to add, just going like this to make the highlight pop, I would look like a clown. So this to me was just a miss. It did not make much sense. It was a pass for me. Next up is a drugstore highlight. This is by CoverGirl. It's their Peach Punch highlighter, which is a peach scented highlight. And I saw the color and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be real pretty. And then I opened it up and it was all glitter. And not in that way that a lot of brands have been trying out recently. There's one it's called like Heaven's Dew by Stila, as well as the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm. I recently just talked about this one, I think on Thursday. This one was different. It's like a pale goldy beige base, and then it has like silver and gold sparkles in it. It just didn't show up well on the skin. It was kind of a dusty formula. I wish they had done it without the glitter in it, because the sheen underneath is actually really pretty if you like more of a pale gold highlight. And even though this I was not a big fan of, I did really like the blush from the same line. Like, there were products within that new launch that I did really like. This one I'm wearing on my skin today. It's Peach Punch Blush. And this one, gorgeous. This, terrible. Next up is a foundation stick. This is by Pure, and it is I think it's their 4-in-1 foundation stick or something like that. But I'll do a close-up of it. And when I applied it to the skin, it left this like weird graininess on the surface. I don't know if I'm just getting like really bad luck with foundations. I have like another 4 that I want to talk about today. Oh, this is supposed to be a foundation stick that's like a primer, a foundation, a concealer, like everything all in one that you can kind of smooth onto the skin. But again, it just clumped up. It didn't blend out the way that I wanted it to. It just felt kind of dry. It was not a great product for me. The formula felt very thick. It was like pulling and dragging on my skin to try and get the product to deposit properly, and then blending it out was like an absolute nightmare. I tried it with a bunch of different primers underneath. I tried it with no primer, thinking like, oh, maybe it's like an all-in-one and then it doesn't need any primer. No, that didn't work either. I like the powder foundation, but this stick foundation was a big no-no for me. Now let's go into another foundation that I did not love. This is by Beauty Blender. This is their Bounce Foundation, the Liquid Lip Long Wear Foundation. I tested this out against a similar kind of matte velvet foundation by Makeup Forever. Did a side-by-side test, full day wear test. You guys can check out the video. I'll put it up on the screen if you're interested. But this one just didn't look good on me. Like, even from the get-go, first impression wise, I didn't like the way that it was sitting on my skin. It was sitting more on top of the skin. You know how it sort of creates that barrier? Like, it almost looked like you had a film on your skin, and you don't want your foundation to look like that. You want it to look like an Instagram filter. And by end of day, this was patchy. It was wearing off in spots. It was, again, clumping up around my pores. I have a thing about my pores. My pores seem to ruin foundations. I didn't like a bunch of things about this particular launch, but the foundation for me, just in and of itself from the formula standpoint, was not a big fan. Oh, and then next up, let's talk about the L'Oreal Havana Camilla collaboration. This is their Sunlit Bronzer. I have light medium. I also have their medium dark one as well. I did a full video reviewing that particular collection, but this product in particular was a standout from a bad perspective. It is supposed to be a liquid bronzer, so you can apply it and sort of blend it in with your foundation to give it like a warm bronzy tone. You can use it as a liquid bronzer and apply it like on the cheeks and around the temples and things like that. And it was just like a streaky mess for me. I couldn't make it work with brushes. I tried my fingertips. I tried sponges, like nothing was working. And I was like, there gets to the point where you're just like, I don't want to have to work so hard to make something work, you know? The glosses though, if you're looking for something from this Camilla collection, the glosses, beautiful, very soft, like barely their color, but they smell amazing. And I love the consistency, and they just make your lips look very healthy and hydrated. So I love those. This, no. Not at all. Next up is a mascara from Pure. This is their Big Look mascara, and this just didn't stand out to me. It's supposed to be a nice, big, dramatic lash kind of thing. It has argan oil in it that's going to nourish your lashes, and it was just like it was at best. I guess one thing if you want to create like an everyday mascara that's very light, easy for a lot of people to wear, but if you call yourself Big Look, you gotta go all in. This did no such thing. Next up is a lip product. This is by Too Faced. This is their Melted Metallic, and this is within their Melted line, and I love all of their Melted products. I've talked about them in like a bajillion videos, but this one is not so great. Like the color itself, especially some of these darker ones, is really pretty because it's more of a subtle metallicness. So when I was putting it on, I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be really, really pretty when you put it on the lips. Except when it dries down, it starts to almost like flake off over time, and I'm like, oh no. So anytime I talked or ate or drank or did anything, it would like crack off the inner part of my lip, and then over time it started like to show into the little creases in my lip. It was not a great formula for me. And then another foundation, because, you know, 3 was not enough and I just couldn't make it work for me, is the ColourPop one, the No Filter foundation. And again, a lot of people have talked about how much they love this product, and then I put it on and I was like, I don't understand. It just felt very heavy on the skin, and it was supposed to just blend out to this beautiful like matte finish, which I was not getting at all. And by the end of the day, it was patchy. It had like broken up on my forehead a ton. I was just like not a fan of this formula. It just didn't do anything for me, which is interesting because the No Filter concealer that they have, I really like that formula. It's very nice. It's lightweight, but it still has a lot of coverage in it. This foundation though, like not even close. Have you guys tried any of these products before? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure to check out the videos on the screen if you've missed any, and also make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday and Sunday. And that's everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys all on Thursday. Love you all. Mwah.